Number 1. This 1969 Pontiac Bonneville convertible, offered at $10,000 and located in Kokomo, Indiana, is presented as a strong-running classic equipped with a desirable YH code 428 cubic-inch engine rated at 360 horsepower, paired with a 400 automatic transmission. The seller emphasizes that the car is not perfect but has solid fundamentals, describing it as a decent example for its age with the potential to become a reliable driver with some attention. It reportedly runs very strong and shifts excellently, giving confidence in the powertrain's health. The convertible top itself is in nice condition, though the hydraulic lines last leaked fluid the previous time it was raised, indicating the system will need repair before it functions properly again. Mechanically and structurally, the Bonneville presents a number of minor needs that the seller openly lists, including shocks, repair of a hydraulic leak for the convertible top, optional bodywork depending on the buyer's goals, a fix for the driver's door handle, exhaust brackets at the rear, some front-end work, and wiring repairs to restore the blower motor's operation. None of these issues prevent the car from running, but they contribute to its current as-is pricing. The seller notes that this is not a show car, and if it were, the asking price would be considerably higher. In fact, they point out that the engine alone is worth roughly half the total price, reinforcing the value of the car as a whole. The Bonneville's appeal lies in its combination of strong mechanical performance and straightforward improvement needs, making it an attractive candidate for someone seeking a powerful classic convertible that isn't heavily modified or deteriorated. The seller maintains a firm stance on the price, stating that $10,000 is non-negotiable, with no interest in trades, lower offers, delivery arrangements, or holding the vehicle for anyone without cash in hand. This firm tone underscores that the car is priced to reflect its current condition and the strength of its drivetrain, not to accommodate bargaining or time wasters. Additional parts already ordered will be included in the sale, offering the next owner a head start on its continued improvement. The seller advises potential buyers not to message with lowball offers or unnecessary questions about availability, making it clear that they are serious about selling only to motivated buyers who understand the value being offered. Overall, this 1969 Pontiac Bonneville convertible stands as a potent and promising project-level cruiser with strong mechanical bones, a desirable big-block engine, and a candidly represented list of needs, all at a firm but fair price point for someone ready to take on a rewarding, driver-oriented classic. Number 2. This 1971 Dodge Charger Super B, offered at $6,500 and located in Perry, Ohio, is presented as a factory 383 4-speed car carrying both a clean title and its original fender tag. The seller notes that the car was originally finished in GA4 gunmetal metallic gray, a desirable and distinctive color for the Super B in 1971. Although the engine currently in the car is a non-matching 1968 383, its presence maintains the correct big block character of the model. However, the engine does not run, signaling that the buyer should expect significant mechanical work ahead before the car can return to the road. As with many project-level Mopar muscle cars from this era, this Super B shows extensive rust and is in need of a complete restoration. The seller is upfront in stating that the car requires full metal and structural attention, making it more suitable for an enthusiast prepared for a long-term, ground-up rebuild. Despite its condition, its original configuration as a 383 4-speed car stands out as a major selling point, as factory manual transmission Super Bs are increasingly scarce and highly sought after among collectors. This foundation gives the car real potential for someone willing to take on the challenge. The seller is offering the Charger at $6,500 or best offer, making it one of the more attainable entry points into a genuine Super B project. They make it clear that no trades will be considered but remain open to serious buyers who understand the rarity and value inherent in a true 1971 Super B, even in rough condition. Overseas buyers are also welcome, and the seller's willingness to entertain reasonable offers adds flexibility for someone looking to secure a restorable Mopar at a fair price. With its paperwork in order and factory identity intact, the car provides a legitimate foundation for restoration rather than a parts-only candidate. In addition, the seller mentions that they may be able to assist with shipping depending on the buyer's location, offering a logistical benefit for long-distance purchasers. This further enhances accessibility for enthusiasts who might otherwise struggle to transport a non-running project. Altogether, this 1971 Dodge Charger Super B represents a challenging but rewarding opportunity. A rare 4-speed big-block muscle car with solid documentation, honest representation, and considerable long-term potential for the buyer prepared to bring it back to life. Number 3. This 1965 Ford Falcon Hardtop, offered at $24,000 and located in Dover, Pennsylvania, is presented as a heavily upgraded and nearly fully renewed performance build featuring a supercharged small-block Ford engine. The seller notes that the car is not yet 100% finished, needing final tuning and a few minor details addressed, but emphasizes that nearly every major component is new. At the heart of the build is a brand new 306 cubic inch engine equipped with forged pistons, 210 cubic centimeters aluminum heads, a trick flow stage 3 camshaft, a 650 double-pumper blow-through carburetor, and a Vortex supercharger paired with a matching blow-off valve. Supporting components include MSD ignition, Hooker long-tube headers, and a fuel system built to handle significant power. Power is delivered through a C4 automatic transmission that features a reverse manual valve body, a stall converter, and a TCI shifter, giving the driver precise control over gear changes. The front shock towers have been removed and replaced with a complete AJE suspension system, creating substantial engine bay clearance and giving the car a more modernized handling feel. Out back, the Falcon is fitted with a brand new 31-spline Ford 9-inch rear end and a new 4.10 NK center section, a combination built to handle high horsepower reliably. The car also features 4-wheel disc brakes with a power booster, providing strong stopping ability to match its performance upgrades. Additional upgrades continue throughout the chassis, including subframe connectors, new fuel lines, new brake lines, a new fuel tank, and an Aeromotive A1000 fuel system, components chosen for both safety and durability at elevated power levels. The seller describes the body as 99% rust-free, a notable advantage given the age of the vehicle and the extensive modifications already completed. Power steering is also retained, helping the car remain more street-friendly despite its performance-focused nature. Overall, the Falcon is built as a high-performance street and strip machine rather than a stock-style restoration, with substantial investment evident throughout. Inside, the car features Mustang front seats paired with a custom Mustang-style rear seat, along with new door panels that contribute to a refreshed and functional cabin. While the seller mentions that more details are available for serious buyers, the fundamental elements are already clear. This Falcon is a nearly complete, thoughtfully assembled, supercharged build that blends vintage styling with modern performance capability. Listed at $26,000 or best offer, the car presents an opportunity for someone seeking a powerful, freshly built hardtop that only requires finishing touches before it becomes a fully tuned and road-ready performer. Number 4. This 1979 Chevrolet Camaro, offered at $7,300 and located in Asheville, Ohio, is presented as a running and driving example with a notably solid body and a classic patina from an older repaint. The seller describes the exterior as very solid overall, with only a few small bubbles visible, making it a strong foundation for someone who appreciates the charm of aged paint or plans to take it further cosmetically. Powered by a 307 cubic inch V8 with a 2-barrel carburetor paired to an automatic transmission, the car reportedly fires right up and runs with a healthy sound free of ticks or unusual noises, suggesting dependable mechanical condition for casual cruising. The car has been mildly lowered, 1 inch in the rear and 2 inches in the front, giving it a more aggressive and modern stance without compromising drivability. One of its standout visual upgrades is the new set of Boss 338 wheels, sized 18 inches in the front and 20 inches in the rear, wrapped in 245 series tires up front and wide 275 Pirelli run flats in the rear. These wheels dramatically enhance the overall appearance of the Camaro, giving it a muscular and contemporary look while maintaining the car's classic lines. This combination of stance and wheel setup provides both aesthetic appeal and improved road presence. Mechanically, the Camaro is described as straightforward and reliable, making it an appealing option for someone who wants a classic GM coupe that is ready to enjoy as is. The drivetrain is simple and proven, making maintenance accessible for enthusiasts of all experience levels. The seller positions the car as an affordable cruiser, something to jump into and enjoy without the complexity or expense of a restored or heavily modified example. Its solid structure, healthy running engine, and tasteful stance upgrades make it an attractive choice for those drawn to late 1970s F-body styling. In terms of the sale, the seller is open to trades but specifies interest in pre-1972 GM vehicles only, indicating a preference for earlier classics. For buyers seeking an entry-level muscle-era Chevrolet with character, patina, and a combination of originality and upgrades, this 1979 Camaro offers a compelling balance of price, condition, and curb appeal. It stands as a cool, budget-friendly cruiser with potential for further personalization or simply enjoyable weekend driving right away. Number 5. This 1973 Plymouth Duster, offered at $18,500 and located in Vassar, Michigan, is presented as a fun-to-drive classic equipped with a rebuilt 340 cubic-inch V8 paired to an automatic transmission. Originally born as a 318 car, this Duster now benefits from the upgraded, higher-performance 340 engine, giving it more power and stronger street manners than its factory configuration. The seller describes it as an enjoyable driver, suggesting that the drivetrain is healthy and responsive, making the car well-suited for weekend cruising or local shows. The upgrade from the original small block to a rebuilt 340 adds significant appeal for enthusiasts seeking improved performance in a lightweight A-body platform. Cosmetically, the Duster is described as being in decent condition for a vehicle now more than 50 years old. While not represented as a perfect or fully restored example, its age-appropriate condition indicates that the car has been reasonably preserved and remains presentable as is. The body appears solid enough to serve as a dependable driver, and its overall appearance provides a good base for either continued enjoyment or future cosmetic upgrades, depending on the buyer's goals. As with many Dusters of this era, originality is less emphasized than mechanical strength and driving character, and this example leans into that enthusiast-friendly identity. The combination of a rebuilt 340 and automatic transmission gives this car a balanced blend of performance and usability. The seller's emphasis on it being a fun driver implies that the mechanical components are sorted and that the car is ready for the road without extensive immediate work. For many buyers, this represents an ideal middle ground, a Mopar muscle-era car with enhanced power but without the higher price tag associated with fully restored or numbers-matching examples. Its straightforward mechanical setup makes maintenance manageable and performance upgrades accessible for future personalization. Overall, this 1973 Plymouth Duster offers a compelling entry into the Mopar hobby, especially for those seeking a classic that delivers both reliable enjoyment and the performance boost of a rebuilt 340 engine. With its solid body condition for the age, upgraded power plant, and simple automatic drivetrain, the car stands as an appealing choice for enthusiasts wanting a lively A-body that is ready to enjoy immediately. At its current asking price, it presents a blend of driver-quality usability and classic V8 performance in a package that remains approachable and enjoyable for a wide range of buyers. Number 6. This 1970 Oldsmobile Cutlass Supreme SL, offered at $20,000 and located in Fort Wayne, Indiana, is presented as a strong-running classic powered by a 350 cubic-inch V8 that has been bored .030 over and paired with a desirable 4-speed manual transmission. The seller notes that the car runs and drives great, giving confidence in the drivetrain's health and making it an appealing choice for enthusiasts who value the engagement of a factory-style manual setup. As a whole, the car is described as not perfect but solid, with enough recent work completed to justify its asking price and position it as a ready-to-enjoy muscle-era Oldsmobile. Several functional upgrades have been addressed, including brand-new front disc brakes that provide improved stopping performance over the original setup. New tires have also been installed, further supporting the car's readiness for regular use. The pairing of upgraded braking components and fresh rubber enhances overall drivability and safety, making the car more enjoyable on the road. While the exterior and mechanical components receive most of the attention from the seller, the focus on key maintenance items suggests that the car has been kept in dependable running condition. Inside, the Cutlass Supreme comes with a new carpet set and headliner that still need to be installed. These pieces allow the next owner to complete the interior at their own pace, adding to the car's appeal as a lightly unfinished project with most of the costlier work already addressed. The presence of these new parts indicates the seller's intention to continue improving the car, while also presenting an opportunity for the buyer to finish the interior to their own standards. Beyond these items, no major interior concerns are mentioned, implying that the cabin is generally usable as is. Overall, this 1970 Oldsmobile Cutlass Supreme SL represents a compelling offering for someone looking for a driver-quality GM A-body with a healthy upgraded 350 engine, a rare and desirable 4-speed manual transmission, and several new components already installed. While not a show car, its strong mechanical condition, fresh brake and tire upgrades, and included interior pieces make it well worth its $20,000 asking price. For enthusiasts seeking a classic Oldsmobile that blends performance, drivability, and straightforward finishing potential, this Cutlass stands out as a well-rounded and enjoyable option. Number 7. This 1978 Chevrolet Malibu Classic, offered at $6,800 and located in Huntington, West Virginia, is presented as a solid-running V8 sedan equipped with a fresh 350 cubic inch engine paired to an automatic transmission. The seller notes that the car is very solid underneath with a perfect frame, making it an appealing foundation for someone seeking a dependable, classic GM driver. A new dual exhaust system with Flowmasters has been installed, exiting cleanly out the back and giving the Malibu a deeper, more performance-oriented sound. With a fresh engine and upgraded exhaust, the car is positioned as a reliable cruiser with enhanced character compared to a stock late 1970s mid-size Chevrolet. Cosmetically, the Malibu does need some attention, but its structural integrity and drivability are emphasized as clear strengths. The seller describes the interior as fair, noting that it could benefit from some refreshing, though many of the trim pieces needed to improve it are included and reportedly in good shape. This makes the car a workable project for an enthusiast who wants to gradually improve its appearance while still being able to enjoy it on the road. For a vehicle of this era, having a clean frame and solid underside is a major advantage that sets a confident foundation for any future upgrades or restoration efforts. Mechanically, the pairing of a refreshed 350 V8 and an automatic transmission delivers straightforward reliability, and the upgraded exhaust helps make the car more enjoyable to drive. The seller describes it as a good driver as it sits, suggesting that the drivetrain is healthy and ready for regular use. This combination makes the Malibu suitable for someone looking for an affordable entry into classic American V8 ownership without the complications of a high-performance build or a full restoration project. It balances usability with potential, offering room for personalization while already being mechanically dependable. While the seller is willing to sell the Malibu outright, they note that they are primarily looking for trade offers and invite potential buyers to show what they have. This provides flexibility for those interested in swapping another classic or project vehicle. Overall, this 1978 Chevrolet Malibu Classic stands as an accessible, driver-ready option with a solid frame, a fresh V8, new exhaust, and manageable cosmetic needs, making it a practical and appealing choice for someone seeking an affordable GM Classic with room to grow. Number 8. This 1970 Chevrolet Camaro, offered at $29,000 and located in Walnutport, Pennsylvania, is presented as an attractive split bumper example finished in a vibrant orange that highlights its classic early second-generation styling. Power comes from a healthy 355 cubic inch small block Chevy paired with a 4-speed manual transmission and a 10-bolt Posey rear, offering an engaging and performance-oriented driving experience. The seller describes the engine as strong, and the drivetrain combination provides a balance of power and street usability that appeals to enthusiasts seeking an authentic muscle-era feel. Its overall presentation suggests a car that has been built for spirited cruising rather than strict originality. Several performance and visual upgrades enhance the Camaro's character, including a fiberglass cowl hood that adds to the aggressive appearance while accommodating the breathing needs of the warmed-over small block. Supporting components include dual electric fans, headers, and a full exhaust system that exits near the rear tires, delivering an assertive sound. An HEI ignition setup and aluminum cylinder heads further contribute to stronger performance and reliability compared to factory equipment. Together, these features create a well-rounded, driver-friendly build that blends classic muscle aesthetics with practical enhancements. The car also benefits from power steering and power brakes, with disc brakes installed up front, improving overall drivability and confidence on the road. These additions make the Camaro more manageable in everyday conditions, especially when paired with a manual transmission. While the seller does not emphasize show-quality cosmetics, the car's appearance and equipment suggest it has been built to be enjoyed, more of a performance-minded cruiser than a strict restoration. The combination of mechanical upgrades and desirable split bumper styling makes it appealing to buyers looking for a turnkey muscle car experience. Overall, this 1970 Camaro stands out as a well-sorted and tastefully modified example with strong mechanical specs, desirable factory options, and numerous performance upgrades. With its healthy 355 engine, 4-speed manual gearbox, posy rear, functional improvements, and striking presentation, the car offers a compelling opportunity for an enthusiast seeking a ready-to-drive early second-gen Camaro. At its asking price, it represents both performance and presence, making it a standout choice for someone wanting a classic Chevrolet that delivers excitement behind the wheel from day one. Number 9. This 1964 Ford Falcon, offered at $7,000 and located in Pontiac, New Jersey, is presented as a well-maintained and heavily refreshed driver being sold due to the seller having too many projects. Showing 189,000 miles, the car is powered by its 200 inline-six, which burns a little oil but neither smokes nor leaks, and is described as running strong. It has been upgraded with a T5 manual transmission sourced from a 1982 four-cylinder Mustang, paired with a new clutch and throw-out bearing, providing smoother drivability and improved cruising capability. The seller notes that they are not a hard driver, and for regular use behind the six-cylinder, the transmission works well. A set of headers and a completely new exhaust with glass packs give the Falcon an unexpectedly throaty, V8-like sound. Mechanical work on this car has been extensive, with a long list of new or recently installed components. These include a new battery, spark plugs and wires, starter solenoid, distributor, cap and rotor, fuel pump, rubber fuel lines, ignition coil, electronic points, battery cables, starter, ground cables, rear main seal, oil pump and drive rod, oil pan gasket, timing chain and gears, crank pulley and balancer, water pump, alternator belt, radiator hoses, carburetor, and fuel pressure regulator. The radiator has been flushed and cleaned, the oil and filter recently changed, and a new thermostat installed. Additional improvements include new shocks, rebuilt and repainted heater box with new hoses, new horn, new lights throughout, and a completely new exhaust system. The level of mechanical refresh makes this Falcon far more sorted than the average six-cylinder project. Inside, the car benefits from racing seats, new carpet, new upholstery on the rear seat, a new steering wheel, a new Hurst shifter and boot, a new ignition switch with key, new door and trunk locks with matching keys, a new aftermarket radio with new speakers and wiring, and various new interior seals and trim pieces still in boxes. The trunk has been patched, repainted, and fitted with new frame rail ends, a new trunk mat, a new gas tank, and a new sending unit. The Falcon rides on new tires mounted to old-school aluminum slotted wheels, giving it a period-correct performance look. Numerous additional small items, hood bumpers, mirrors, bulbs, heater components, glove box insert, interior shelf cover, shackles, traction bars, and more, have been repaired or replaced, making the car feel continuously updated and cared for. Cosmetically, the seller describes the car as far from perfect, noting rust in the rear quarters, at the back of one front fender, at the bottom of one door, and around the cowl air inlets. It retains visible patina, but the underside is said to be pretty solid overall, giving it a usable foundation. While not a showpiece, the Falcon presents as a well-running, highly maintained driver with dozens of new components, ideal for someone who values mechanical reliability over pristine cosmetics. The honesty of the description and extensive documentation of improvements make it clear the car has benefited from consistent attention rather than neglect. Included with the sale is a 302 engine with 350 heads and a mild cam, currently in the process of being built, along with a number of V8 swap components such as a V8 radiator, bell housing, hydraulic clutch kit, and additional parts. This gives the next owner the option of eventually transforming the Falcon into a V8-powered performer while still enjoying it as a well-sorted inline-six driver today. For someone seeking a classic Ford with a tremendous amount of recent work, upgraded drivability, and future performance potential, this 1964 Falcon offers a compelling and exceptionally well-detailed package at a reasonable price point. Number 10. This 1981 Chevrolet Camaro Z28, offered at $24,500 and located in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, is presented as a well-kept example with a long and clearly documented ownership history. Originally sold to its first owner in Detroit, Michigan, the car later saw long-term residence in Livonia and Dearborn Heights before moving to Indiana in 2023 and finally to its current owner in early 2024. The Carfax report shows no issues or negative records, and the seller explains that the car is driven only occasionally and is being offered for sale simply to ensure it goes to someone who will enjoy it more frequently. Finished in its factory dark brown exterior over a beige deluxe cloth interior, the Camaro still reflects many of its original characteristics, and the owner believes the interior may even remain largely untouched since new. Under the hood, the car is no longer equipped with its original 350 V8, but has been upgraded at some point in its life with a strong-running 383-stroker engine. Additional performance components include a B&M hydro shifter, a Holly Street Avenger carburetor, MSD ignition, strange adjustable shocks, and subframe connectors, giving the Camaro improved drivability and responsiveness without straying far from its classic muscle car identity. The car shows 69,463 miles on the speedometer, and despite its age and modifications, it reportedly remains a very pleasant vehicle to drive with smooth, confident performance. The mechanical enhancements appear to have been carried out with practicality and usability in mind, making the car more engaging while still maintaining its road manners. Cosmetically, the Camaro retains the look it left the factory with: dark brown paint, bucket seats, and the recognizable Z28 presence. The seller suspects it may have been repainted at some point, though the color remains correct to its original configuration. The interior presents as clean and consistent with its era, offering the vintage feel expected from an early 1980s Z28 without signs of major alteration. This balance of originality and tasteful modification adds to the car's appeal, as it offers both authenticity and enhanced performance, a combination desirable among enthusiasts seeking a usable classic rather than a purely stock example. Overall, this 1981 Camaro Z28 represents a well-documented, well-maintained classic with meaningful performance upgrades and a clean history. Its careful chain of owners, rust-free Carfax, and mechanical enhancements make it an attractive option for someone seeking a turnkey muscle car that can be enjoyed immediately. With its appealing color combination, strong-running 383-stroker, and the confidence of a verified ownership timeline, this Z28 stands out as a solid opportunity for its next caretaker, one who can appreciate both its preserved originality and its thoughtfully improved capabilities. Number 11. This 1971 Dodge Charger, offered at $16,000 and located in Hillam, Tennessee, is presented as a clean and well-running example that has been maintained as part of the seller's personal Mopar collection. The car carries the classic 71 Charger presence with a body that shows well and a presentation that reflects attentive ownership. According to the seller, the Charger both looks great and runs with confidence, making it an appealing choice for anyone seeking a solid driver quality example of one of Dodge's most recognizable muscle-era models. The overall exterior condition appears attractive for its age, giving the car strong visual appeal without the need for immediate cosmetic work. Powering the car is a 318 small-block V8, a reliable and well-regarded engine known for its durability and surprising responsiveness when properly tuned. The seller notes that it has plenty of power and runs great, suggesting that the drivetrain is in good working order and ready to be enjoyed as is. While not a high-compression big block variant, the 318 makes this Charger a balanced option, strong enough for spirited cruising but manageable and dependable for regular use. Its mechanical condition makes it suitable for someone wanting a turnkey classic that does not require major repairs before hitting the road. The car's presentation suggests it has been kept in good cosmetic and mechanical health while under the care of an enthusiast. Being part of the seller's Mopar lineup indicates it was not merely a casual purchase, but rather a car that fit within a curated group of vehicles, which often means better than average attention to upkeep. Details such as the straight panels, clean appearance, and confident running condition contribute to its overall appeal. Even without extensive modifications or recent restoration work listed, its solid and attractive condition makes it a compelling choice for buyers seeking a classic that represents the era well. The seller states clearly that they are not interested in trades and simply need to sell this particular Charger from their Mopar collection. For a prospective buyer, this means a straightforward transaction without negotiation complications involving swaps. With its strong-running 318 V8, sharp appearance, and overall readiness for the road, this 1971 Dodge Charger stands as a practical and enjoyable muscle-era classic offered at a reasonable price point. Ideal for someone wanting a reliable driver with unmistakable 70s Charger styling. Number 12. This 1968 Chevrolet Camaro Z28 Coupe, offered at $39,995 and located in Charlestown, Rhode Island, is presented as a survivor-grade example with a fascinating past as an old race car. While its original drivetrain is no longer present, the car retains much of the authentic character that distinguishes true Z28 models, complemented by an older paint job that shows wear but adds to its vintage personality. The seller describes the body as solid, making it a compelling option for enthusiasts who appreciate cars that have lived an active life yet remain structurally sound. Its history as a race car and its current condition place it in a desirable niche between preservation and performance heritage. Under the hood is a 1970 LS6CE replacement motor, reportedly purchased in 1970 from GM by a family friend when it had very low miles. The engine was disassembled, inspected, and upgraded with an L88 cam, offering significantly more performance than a standard Z28 powerplant. Paired with it is a 1971 Muncie heavy-duty M20 transmission that has just been freshened, ensuring crisp shifting and reliable operation. A 12-bolt rear end with 3.08 Posey rounds out the drivetrain, giving the car a solid mechanical foundation and drivability that reflects both its racing roots and its recent mechanical attention. The seller notes that the car has been thoroughly gone through mechanically, including the braking system, fuel system, exhaust, and a rebuilt front end, which means the essential components have already been addressed for safety and roadworthiness. This level of recent service is especially valuable for a vehicle with racing history, providing peace of mind that the major systems have been refreshed. While the paint is older and visibly aged, it adds to the car's survivor charm and keeps it from presenting as an over-restored example. The overall impression is of a mechanically strong Camaro that retains much of its period-correct feel. Although no documentation accompanies the car, the seller points out several hallmark features consistent with a genuine Z28, 4-leaf rear springs, a 15-inch tire decal, a 3/8-inch fuel line, and 4-piston brake calipers. For collectors familiar with Z28 identifiers, these elements provide meaningful clues to its authenticity despite the missing paperwork. Taken together, this 1968 Camaro Z28 Coupe offers the appeal of a solid body survivor with notable period modifications, a well-sorted drivetrain, and the unmistakable presence of a real late 60s performance icon, making it a strong candidate for anyone seeking a charismatic driver rooted in true muscle car heritage. Number 13. This 1970 Dodge Coronet, offered at $26,500 and located in Niles, Ohio, is presented as an exceptionally clean example that originally came from Arizona, a detail that strongly supports the seller's claim of its solid condition. Arizona cars are often prized for their minimal rust and well-preserved bodies, and this Coronet is described as super clean, suggesting it has benefited from that dry climate history. Its wagon configuration adds another layer of appeal, as long-roof Mopars from this era have become increasingly interesting to collectors and enthusiasts looking for something distinctive. The overall presentation points to a vehicle that has been well maintained and remains visually impressive for its age. Under the hood, the car is equipped with a 318 V8 paired with a 4-barrel setup, a combination that provides a reliable and responsive powertrain suitable for both cruising and regular enjoyment. While not a high-performance big block, the 318 4-barrel offers a balanced mix of drivability and vintage Mopar character, making it a practical and enjoyable engine choice for a classic wagon. The seller emphasizes that the Coronet runs and drives great, implying that the mechanical components are in good order and that the car is ready for immediate use without the need for major repairs or sorting. The structural integrity and cleanliness of the body are highlighted as key selling points, which is especially important for a large family-style wagon where rust can often hide in seams, floor sections, or cargo areas. Being an original Arizona car greatly increases confidence that the car remains solid underneath, making it an appealing candidate for someone wanting a classic cruiser with dependable bones. The combination of a clean exterior, solid undercarriage, and functional mechanical systems contributes to an overall package that stands out in today's market of aging and often neglected wagons. The seller lists the car at $26,500 with the addition of OBO, signaling openness to reasonable offers and creating an opportunity for a motivated buyer to negotiate a fair deal. With its strong running condition, desirable dry climate history, and the unique charm of a 1970 Dodge Coronet wagon, this car offers an attractive blend of practicality, originality, and classic Mopar appeal. For someone seeking a vintage long roof with character that is ready to drive and enjoy immediately, this Coronet stands as a compelling choice. Number 14. This 1963 Chevrolet Bel Air, offered at $30,000 and located in Newcastle, Delaware, is presented as a customized lowrider built around the classic full-size Chevrolet platform. The car features a distinctive stance thanks to its AirMax air ride system, which allows for adjustable ride height and provides the signature lowrider look. Dual compressors support fast and reliable operation of the suspension setup, enhancing both functionality and visual impact. The exterior and overall presentation suggest a vehicle tailored for cruising, shows, and enthusiasts who appreciate the lowrider culture blended with early 1960s Chevrolet styling. Powering the Bel Air is a 350 small block V8 paired with a 350 turbo automatic transmission, a popular and proven drivetrain combination known for reliability, ease of maintenance, and readily available parts. This setup ensures that the car delivers smooth power delivery suitable for relaxed cruising or local meets. While not an original factory configuration, the drivetrain choice aligns well with the lowrider theme, offering enough strength and dependability to support both casual driving and show use without concern. The mechanical simplicity of the 350-350 pairing also makes future upgrades or tuning straightforward for the next owner. The structural and mechanical foundation of the car is implied to be solid, as the seller presents it confidently as a functioning and complete lowrider rather than a project. The inclusion of a full air ride system with dual compressors suggests recent investment and attention to detail, which is often one of the more expensive and labor-intensive aspects of lowrider builds. By combining the early 1960s Bel Air body style with modern adjustable suspension, the car achieves a blend of vintage charm and contemporary customization that appeals to a wide range of enthusiasts. The seller lists the Bel Air at $30,000 and notes that reasonable offers will be considered, while also making it clear that no trades are being accepted. This provides potential buyers some flexibility in negotiation while maintaining a firm boundary around the type of transaction expected. For anyone looking for a ready-to-enjoy lowrider that pairs classic Chevrolet styling with a dependable V8 drivetrain and a fully functional air ride system, this 1963 Bel Air offers a compelling opportunity with both style and substance. Number 15. This 1972 Dodge Demon, offered at $27,000 and located in Bangor, Pennsylvania, is presented as a genuine factory 344-speed car, making it an especially appealing Mopar for collectors who value authenticity. The seller highlights the car's exceptionally clean body, noting that the underside shows no rust, the floors are remarkably solid, and the trunk floor and extensions remain in excellent condition. Its original red color, factory 4-speed configuration, and hood pins add further credibility and desirability, reflecting features that set true 340 Demons apart from more common variants. The presence of the factory Kelsey Hayes 4-piston front brakes reinforces that this is a well-equipped and correctly configured high-performance example from the early 1970s. Power comes from its original spec 340 engine paired with a factory 4-speed transmission, a combination long appreciated for its strong performance and lively driving character. The seller states that the car does run, drive, and stop, indicating that the mechanical systems are functional even though the Demon has been sitting for some time. While not described as a fully sorted driver, its ability to operate under its own power provides a solid foundation for a performance-oriented Mopar project. For enthusiasts wishing to preserve its factory character or refresh it into a show-quality example, the drivetrain and layout remain true to the car's original muscle car intent. Structurally, the Demon benefits greatly from its clean and rust-free condition, something increasingly uncommon among early 1970s Mopars, which are often plagued by significant corrosion in the floors, frame rails, and trunk areas. The seller repeatedly emphasizes the exceptional cleanliness of the underside and body, underscoring that this is not a typical project car needing extensive metalwork. Instead, it represents a strong and well-preserved foundation that minimizes the usual restoration challenges. As one of the last great compact Mopar muscle cars, this Demon stands out for its originality, correct equipment, and desirable factory features. The seller makes it clear that the car is being sold as a project for someone aiming to make it perfect, though it already presents as a highly promising example with excellent structural integrity and a running drivetrain. No trades will be considered, and the seller requests that only serious inquiries be made, encouraging potential buyers to see the car in person to appreciate its condition. For someone seeking a real 344-speed Demon with a remarkably clean body and all the right factory components, this 1972 model offers a compelling mix of originality, performance heritage, and restoration potential at its current asking price. Number 16. This 1971 Chevrolet Chevelle, offered at $31,000 and located in Hubbard, Ohio, is presented as a beautifully maintained big block example with strong mechanical credentials and an appealing overall appearance. The seller highlights that the car is powered by a 454 engine equipped with a roller cam, a setup that enhances both performance and durability while delivering the unmistakable character of a classic Chevrolet big block. The exterior paint is described as nice, and the interior is said to be in good shape, suggesting that the car has been kept in attractive cosmetic condition. With a solid frame and floors, the Chevelle stands as a structurally sound example of one of the most iconic muscle cars of the early 1970s. Under the hood, the 454 big block pairs with a Muncie 4-speed manual transmission, a combination that provides an engaging and authentic muscle car driving experience. The seller notes that the transmission was recently rebuilt, adding confidence in its reliability for future use. The drivetrain also includes 3.55 gears in the rear with a Posey unit, delivering strong acceleration and balanced street manners. For enthusiasts who appreciate a muscular yet usable setup, this powertrain configuration offers both performance and durability, reinforced by documentation included in a book detailing the work done. The car is equipped with disc brakes at all four corners, an upgrade that significantly improves stopping performance compared to factory setups of the time. This addition enhances the Chevelle's drivability and safety, especially when paired with the strong output of the big block engine. The seller's description of the frame and floors being in great shape indicates that the car sits on a solid foundation, an increasingly important consideration as many Chevelles have suffered from rust or structural deterioration. Taken together, the mechanical strength and structural integrity create a compelling combination for someone seeking a classic muscle car ready for regular enjoyment. The seller presents the Chevelle as a well-sorted and appealing driver with tasteful upgrades and a desirable drivetrain configuration. The combination of a big block 454, 4-speed manual, rebuilt transmission, Posey rear end, and four-wheel disc brakes positions this car as a strong contender for enthusiasts looking for a classic that blends power, reliability, and presentation. With its clean interior, nice paint, and solid underbody, This 1971 Chevelle offers an opportunity to acquire a muscular, properly equipped example that reflects both careful upkeep and spirited performance potential at its current asking price. Number 17. This 1951 Mercury Custom hot rod, offered at $55,000 and located in Keyport, New Jersey, is presented as a heavily customized and dramatically altered classic that stands far apart from a standard Mercury of its era. The car has undergone extensive body modifications, most notably being both chopped and channeled, giving it the unmistakable silhouette associated with traditional hot rod culture. These structural changes contribute to the aggressive, low-slung stance that enthusiasts seek, turning the car into a striking showpiece that reflects significant craftsmanship and vision. Its overall presence suggests a build focused on bold styling and unmistakable street appeal. Under the hood, this Mercury is powered by a strong 400 cubic inch Chevrolet big block engine, a choice that increases performance potential far beyond what the factory originally offered. Paired with a GM drivetrain, the powertrain setup ensures modern reliability and drivability while delivering the torque and sound expected from a large displacement V8. This combination highlights the car's purpose as a true custom hot rod rather than a restoration project, emphasizing performance and character over factory-correct details. The engine and drivetrain selection also suggests that the builder prioritized proven components capable of handling the demands of spirited driving. Unlike many classic builds that attempt to balance originality with modernization, this Mercury fully embraces the spirit of customization, standing as a purpose-built expression of hot rod tradition. The chopped and channeled body, powerful big block engine, and GM mechanical components work together to create a unique vehicle with a clear identity. While specific details on interior condition, paint quality, or additional mechanical features are not provided, the core elements described point to a car designed for enthusiasts who appreciate bold modifications and classic custom styling from mid-century car culture. Presented without mention of trades or additional notes, this 1951 Mercury hot rod represents an opportunity for a buyer seeking a finished custom machine with major fabrication and powertrain work already completed. Its combination of iconic early 1950s Mercury lines and extensive hot rod modifications makes it especially appealing to collectors and hobbyists who value dramatic visual impact and the unmistakable presence of a big block, powered lead sled. With its strong fundamentals and distinctive appearance, it stands ready for shows, cruises, or simply as a standout piece in any custom car collection. Number 18. This 1967 Dodge Coronet R/T, offered at $80,000 and located in Wilmington, North Carolina, is presented as a highly desirable and well-kept example of Mopar performance history. The car is powered by the legendary J-Code 426 Hemi, rated at 425 horsepower, making it one of the most sought-after muscle machines of its era. Equipped with dual 4-barrel carburetors, the engine setup reflects the factory-correct configuration that helps cement the Hemi's reputation as one of the most iconic high-performance V8s ever built. Its overall presentation suggests a car that has been carefully maintained and kept in strong mechanical condition. Paired with an automatic transmission, the Coronet R/T offers both formidable power and ease of drivability, making it suitable for cruising as well as spirited use. Power steering adds to the car's usability, helping balance the aggressive Hemi performance with a more approachable driving experience. Additional updates such as a retro sound Bluetooth radio with new speakers provide modern convenience while maintaining a period-appropriate appearance. A Petronix ignition upgrade further improves reliability and performance without altering the car's classic character. This Coronet R/T stands out not only for its rare engine configuration, but also for the way it blends originality with subtle enhancements that make it enjoyable to drive today. The seller notes that the car is really nice, and while not every cosmetic or mechanical detail is listed, the combination of its Hemi powertrain and documented maintenance positions it as a well-sorted example. The receipts included by the current owner support the claim that the car has received consistent attention, adding confidence for potential buyers seeking a vehicle with known history. As a true J-Code Hemi car, this 1967 Coronet R/T represents a significant piece of muscle car heritage, offering rarity, factory-correct performance pedigree, and documented upkeep. Its mixture of originality, high-end mechanical specification, and tasteful modern updates makes it appealing to collectors and enthusiasts alike. For anyone seeking a genuine Hemi-powered Mopar that remains usable, well cared for, and properly upgraded, this Coronet R/T stands as a compelling opportunity. Number 19. This 1968 Chevrolet Malibu, offered at $56,900 and located in Youngstown, Ohio, is presented as a high-end pro touring build that blends classic Chevelle styling with modern performance hardware. The car features a professionally executed custom paint job that highlights its sharp lines and gives it a show-quality appearance, complemented by a clean and nicely finished interior equipped with digital gauges. Its overall presentation suggests a build that was completed with attention to detail, aiming for both visual impact and serious drivability rather than a simple cosmetic refresh. Under the hood sits a 454 Chevrolet Performance Crate engine topped with aluminum heads, delivering substantial power in a lightweight and durable package suitable for a pro touring setup. This engine is paired with a turbo 400 automatic transmission, a proven combination known for its strength and ability to handle high horsepower. Power is sent to a Ford 9-inch rear end, a favorite among builders for its reliability and performance capability, making the drivetrain well suited for spirited street driving and long-term durability. Together, this setup positions the Malibu as a strong performer with a modernized powertrain. To match its engine upgrades, the car is equipped with four-wheel Willwood disc brakes, ensuring that stopping power keeps pace with its performance capabilities. Riddler wheels add to the pro touring aesthetic, giving the car a contemporary stance that complements its custom paint and overall build quality. The interior appears to be upgraded in keeping with the rest of the car, described as nice and well-appointed, suitable for both comfortable cruising and show-field duty. This balance of power, handling, braking, and aesthetics reflects the goals of a true pro touring build rather than a simple restoration. Overall, this 1968 Malibu stands as a well-executed, high-specification custom that offers the presence of a classic Chevelle with the performance and usability of a modernized street machine. The seller notes that it is a very nice, high-end car that must be seen in person to fully appreciate, and may consider trade offers depending on what is presented. With its combination of a powerful crate engine, quality paintwork, upgraded suspension and braking components, and a thoughtfully finished interior, this pro touring Malibu represents a compelling option for buyers seeking a turnkey classic with modern performance credentials. Number 20. This 1950 Chevrolet Styleline Deluxe, offered at $1,550 and located in Hunlock Creek, Pennsylvania, is presented as an unfinished project car with a solid overall foundation. The seller notes that the body, floors, and frame are in solid condition, a significant advantage for a vehicle of this age, though the rockers will need replacement. New rocker panels are included with the sale. Despite being a project, the car currently runs and drives, having been upgraded with a 350 V8 while still retaining its original 3-speed column-shift transmission, giving it a mix of classic driving feel and modern power. According to the seller, the car was purchased in pieces, and many components are not yet installed, but they believe every part needed to complete it is present. This includes all the trim, the glass, the original door cards, and the full interior, which provides a solid starting point for someone looking to reassemble and restore a complete vintage Chevrolet. A brand new headliner is included, along with all new window gaskets and door seals, saving the next owner significant time and expense in sourcing these harder-to-find items. Mechanically, the car has received attention in the braking system, with all new brake cylinders and brake lines already installed and the brakes fully bled. The seller mentions that only final adjustments are needed, suggesting that the major work has already been handled. With the upgraded engine, functioning drivetrain, and much of the essential hardware included, the car offers an encouraging starting platform for either a full restoration or a custom build, depending on the next owner's vision. A clear title in the seller's name accompanies the car, simplifying the transfer process and ensuring straightforward ownership documentation. The seller explains that the project is being sold due to lost interest and the presence of other ongoing builds, opening an opportunity for someone else to take over a largely complete and structurally solid classic. Given its running condition, included parts, and modest asking price, this 1950 Styleline Deluxe represents an appealing project for enthusiasts looking to finish a vintage Chevrolet with strong potential and minimal rust-related concerns. Thank you for watching this video featuring 20 cheap classic cars for sale from the marketplace. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave a like, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to Cheap Classic Cars for more great finds. And if you know someone who loves classic cars as much as you do, be sure to share this video with them too. See you in the next one.